First of all, tell me about your training at the moment, your preparation. How are things going ahead of this fight?
Really well, mate. Camps went really well. Been working hard 2, 3 times a day. Um, putting the game plan together and making sure that we're ready to go for next week. But camp's been really good, mate. I can't complain at all.
I was really wondering about this. At the end of the last PFL Europe season, when the opportunity came to do it again, were you always really keen to have another go, or did you have any other opportunities that you would have wanted to try? What was your mindset like?
No, I wanted to be in straight away. I was asking to be put on the Paris card. Um, so like as soon as I got home from Berlin, I was on the phone to my manager. I was like, "What's going on? What's next? Like, are we still with PFL, or are we gonna have to get another fight in? Like, what's going on?" And within like 3 days after being home, they pretty much said to me like, "No, we're gonna get you back on." They were trying to get me on the Paris card, but Paris was fully booked. And then we just made the decision to just stick with Dublin. Um, but yeah, there was no doubt about it. I wanted to get straight back in and get back to winning ways, and obviously wanted to still fight for the PFL. So that was the only option we wanted, really.
How important was that win in Dublin for yourself, and how good did it feel to get that W?
It was massive, really. Like, coming off a loss, no fighter wants to lose, but no fighter wants to lose twice in a row. Um, so it was a determined fight for me. Like, if I'd have lost that fight, I wouldn't have been in the position I'm in now. It was a huge fight for me, but obviously we won, and it was nice to get a win on a big promotion. But it was nice to kind of just put the Berlin fight in the past and just kind of move on from that. You know what I mean? Like, even though it was a different fight, I still felt like I was carrying the loss of that of Berlin into that one, and kind of had to prove, no, I do deserve to be here. You know what I mean? So it was tough at first, but then we got the fight, we got the win, and now we're in an even better position we was before. So I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to kickstart the tournament again and let people know that I'm winning it this year and I'm coming on with that belt.
Just one question on that fight against Dylan Tuke. What do you think went wrong, and what lessons do you think you could take away from that fight?
I think it was experience against inexperience, really. You know, me and Tuke were cool, but he was smarter than me on the night. You know what I mean? I do believe I can beat him, and I believe like if we have 9 fights after that, I would. But he was smarter than me, and I can't take that away from him. Like he did kind of open my eyes a lot to strategy, game plan, mentality. Um, he's been in the game for years. He's been a pro longer than I've been fighting. So like he's fought on all the big shows before. He knows what's what. He knows what to expect. The whole thing for me was just a mad experience, mad experience. Like, going from fighting on the regional local shows to being on PFL and cameras are in your face, money's getting thrown about, all in different things. But um, yeah, I think it was just down to game plan. He had a better game plan. He imposed it better, and he was smarter on the night. Having said that, it's opened my eyes up a lot. It's helped me grow mentally as a fighter, and it's also developed my team. Like, we all sat down, we spoke about what went wrong and what he done well, what we didn't do well, and we've just grown as a whole. So as 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 much as I hated it at the time, it's part of the journey that had to happen, and I feel like it happened to be better for this year.
No, it's obviously, as you say, it's all part of the journey. But I'm just wondering, you look at the lineup for the lightweight tournament this year. What do you make of it? Obviously, Jakub Kashuba, the champion, he's back in it. Kane Moosa's in it. Alex Chisov. What do you think? You're looking at some of these names in the bracket. Any thoughts on any of them?
I think they all come with their own sort of threats. Obviously, I like Kane. Me and Kane, well, I know Kane. We've obviously regional circuits. You know what I mean. He's been backstage. I've been backstage. We spoke before. I think that would be a cracker fight for the final for UK MMA. he's well experienced, been in the game for years. I'm young, up and coming. You know what I mean? That would be huge for not only both of us, but for the country, for UK MMA, and for, you know, that's Liverpool against Manchester. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big deal. But at the same time, like, honestly, I don't really care about them. Like, I'm not competing with them. They're competing with me. That's how I'm seeing it. The only thing I'm thinking of for this fight is, well, for this tournament, is to come on with that belt and the 100 grand. Other than that, I don't really care who gets through, who's in the final, who's in the semis, and whose name is what, to be honest. Um, they all know me from last year. And I think, well, they should all know that I'm hungry and I'm coming for it. So they should be worried about me. I'm not worried about them.
Cedric Doumbé is the main event for the show in Paris. I mean, the last time the atmosphere, I've never heard an atmosphere like that before. How excited are you to be part of an event like this with him again, main event in Paris?
Mate, 20,000 people, sold out 20,000 people. That is surreal. Like, that is dreams. Like, I'm living the dream. You know what I mean? And like, Cedric obviously sells major tickets. He's a big name in Paris. Great fighter. Like, his debut, I don't think you could you can't fault it at all. But it's just, mate, I used to dream of this stuff. I used to sit there and daydream of this stuff, and I'm 1 week out from it. We fly on Monday, and I'm going to be fighting against 20,000 screaming French fans who, it's just, honestly, like, yeah, it's just a dream come true, to be honest, mate. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. I was sat at home watching the last one, the last Paris card, and I was devastated I weren't fighting on it just off the crowd reaction. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be wild, and I can't wait to put on a show for them.
Do you think, as an MMA fan, do you think do you think the UFC dropped the ball on Cedric by not signing him up? And obviously their loss is PFL's gain, but he's a massive star, isn't he?
Yeah, he's massive. Like, who's bringing that type of crowd in, really? You know what I mean? And you know, if the UFC would have picked them up, I mean, they did well in Paris anyway when they went to Paris, but that's one man bringing that many people. You know what I mean? And obviously, there's other fighters on there, and I'm sure other people are paid to watch them as well. But Cedric's clearly making waves, and like I said, his PFL debut was perfect, really. They've definitely dropped the ball with him, and PFL are just soaking it up, and I don't blame them.
Obviously, last time out, even Kylian Mbappe came out to watch him. If he's out there again, you think you can get a cheeky picture of him or something like that?
He'll want a picture with me, I reckon.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that'd be sick. Like, if I'm guessing he will be there. Like, he was there last time, so, and this one's even bigger again. So, if he's there, yeah, and if he wants a picture with me, then he can get one there for.
Are you a football fan by any chance, Connor?
Yeah, I'm an Everton fan. So not the best, not in the best part of the table, but I'm an Everton fan. Yeah, my dad's a diehard Blue, so I grew up with him down here, didn't I?
Spot on. Just last question. Just generally looking forward to the year ahead. How confident are you that by the time perhaps we speak towards the end of the year, you'll have the championship belt in your possession?
Mate, I already feel like it's mine, to be honest. I just feel like I'm waiting for time to catch up. I feel like a world champion. I'm training like a world champion. My mentality is world champion, and I'm already seeing it like I'm the uncrowned king in this. Um, you know, I'm here to create a legacy. I'm here to go down as one of the best to do it, and it starts this year. I'm gonna take out whoever stood in front of me one by one, and then I'm gonna come on with the belt, the 100 grand, and it's only up for me. Honestly, it is only up. We didn't have a great start last year. We ended the year well. This year, I'm just gonna take it over, and I'm gonna have my name up in lights, and everyone's gonna know who I am, and everyone's gonna know that I am the real deal. It's just last year was just experience, and um, I just can't wait. I can't wait to perform, and I can't wait to have that belt around me. I got a picture in Dublin with the belt, and I've got it as my screensaver. So see it every day. It's already there. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at that every day, and I believe it. Like I fully believe in my skill set. I believe in my team, and I believe in myself. And only me can stop me. So no doubt about it, mate. To the end of this year, 2024, I'll be PFL Europe champion, and then we'll see what big fights we get going after that.